Hello YouTube, I'm going to do something slightly different today. Normally you see me playing Minecraft, but I am a massive football fan and I have taken on a challenge that you haven't seen on YouTube before, I believe. This is level 10 of the English Football League. It is the Spartan South Midlands Division 1. It's quite a long way to the Premier League, as the title suggests. Okay, bit of history about Baldock Town. I played for Baldock Town quite a long time, about 15 years ago I was playing for Baldock Town. The most famous player to come out of Baldock Town was Kevin Phillips. I was playing alongside Kevin before he made his name, when he was a defender at Baldock actually, and done many drills with him. He was a very quick player even back then. It was good to see him go on and achieve what he has achieved. Baldock Town folded just after I left, unfortunately. I believe, I'm not entirely sure, but I believe two of the players set up the Baldock youth team after that. I am currently involved with the Baldock youth team. I actually train 5, 6, 7-year-olds. I was lucky to be involved with a team that saw Baldock Town actually enter back into the County League, which was a division below where this game starts from. They had a very successful time in the County League, and they finally went up to the Spartan South Midlands League, and that's where they currently are this season. So my role is in this game is to take it Baldock Town and see how high we can get them. Okay, so that's a little bit of history on Baldock. Okay, this says I've been hired. I'm 36 years old. Okay, personal message. Okay, we'll attend the meeting with him. Okay, okay, just usual thing. And obviously a club with a lot of history the fans really appreciate. That sounds like a great idea. I'd love to know more about the club, even though I already know a lot about the club already. Great. There's not going to be any money at this level. I'm not even sure if at this level if players even pay to play still. Obviously things do change as you go up the league. Okay, they are currently sharing their ground with Hitchin Town, as Baldock Town's ground is not apparently fit to be in the league. It's an artificial pitch, which was owned by Hitchin Town after Baldock Town went into administration and then disappeared all those years ago. Okay, we'll agree to that. As I mentioned, you're welcome. Right, let's see what we could do on the philosophy side of things. And we'll talk to the press. Usual stuff. Okay, thanks again for... Okay, yeah, whatever. This is what I said. Please, it would be great to get something... Oh, yeah, we get to see a list of the players, so we get an idea of what they are currently doing. Yes, I think it'd be great to meet the... Yeah, we want to meet the backroom staff. Can you provide me regular reports? I don't want to be flooded with reports all the time because it gets a bit too much. I'll be able to see what's going on with the team by actually managing. I will do it once a month to start with. If it gets too much, we'll change it. No, I don't think I need anything else. Okay. So we'll exit that. I'll exit that. This is my subscriptions. Just manage the subscriptions. Blink. We've got loads of subscriptions. Let's have a look. What have we got? It's so many. We've got training, scouting, record. Okay. We'll just let that carry on, I think. We might change that bit later on when I'm off camera. Okay. There we go. Just confirming what I said. They had their best build in the 1990s. Okay, let's meet the players. Let's hold a team meeting. Okay, I think this team this season, I will be aiming for promotion. I think in real life, I think they're currently sitting 6th in the league, which is a very good start for their first season back in the Spartan South. Okay, I know that many have heard of me, so I wanted to personally introduce myself to you. That was it. That was the meeting. It wasn't very long at all. That was a waste of time. Oh dear. Let's have a look at the team report. We've got a lot of work to do with the team. We don't expect anything from this team, and you'll find most of these players won't even be here in a couple of years' time. Because let's be realistic, it's not too high off pub football. Oh, no, that's not entirely true. I have seen Baldock Town play in real life, and they do play some fantastic football actually. But compared to like Stevenage that are in League One, they're a million miles away. But you got to start somewhere at the bottom, and I really do hope that this current Baldock Town team in real life do progress back up to where we used to be. Okay, let's meet the staff. Okay, they're going to give me a little bit of advice, a bit of scouting. Let's do a bit of scouting. Yeah, won't really hurt. I won't really do too many signings to start with. I won't do that just yet. Yeah, right, we can add in for penalties. Yeah, that won't hurt. Yeah, throw-ins. Was that Luke? Luke Allinson. I wonder if that's Ian Allison's son. I think he was actually playing for Stopfold, but it may just be a coincidence with the name. Ian Allison is currently at Boreham Wood, ex-Arsenal player. Okay, I had the pleasure of meeting him when I was actually 8 years old. He presented me with one of my trophies. Okay. Oh yeah, we're dismissing advice for now. Okay. Let's have a quick look at the squad. See, we haven't got many senior players, and they're all on £5 a week, and they're on youth contracts. So I can pretty much tell you now, this is not going to be a good squad. Right, dear, where do we start? It wasn't rated too badly. Yeah, they got some good reports. Luke. Look at the stats, man. 2s and 4s. That is shocking. Right, I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to forget the players that we've got here. They're not good enough. I think this first season is going to be about getting a whole new team in. You can't win the league with a bunch of kids. I know Manchester United did it, but I think their kids were slightly better than what we've got in front of us now. So what we'll do, we'll get into the transfer market, and we'll have a look around. What I will do, I will break from here. I don't think it's worth you seeing me try and sign 15 players. Once we get nearer the start of the season, we'll come back. I'll introduce you to the new players, and we can go from there, and we'll get the first game underway. Okay, I'll speak to you again soon. Hello and welcome back. Okay, we've had our pre-season. We've played 5 games, won 2, drew 2, and lost 1. And the only one we lost to were to Hitchin Town, who are a feeder club. Well, we're a feeder club for them. Basically, we play at their ground, so they have an agreement that they play us once a year, and they only beat us 2-1. Okay, what have I been doing between the start of the season and before the first game? Well, I've been buying 1 or 2 players, not too many. Let's have a quick look at who I've bought in. Is it Transfer Centre, I think? Oh, I can't quite remember. Transfer history, there we go. So I've only bought in 4 players actually. The squad itself, I know they're all youth players and things like that, but generally I have some very good players which I didn't realise I had. Like the goalkeeper, he is fantastic. Hasn't conceded many goals at all, and is very solid at the back. So I bought in 4 players. Let's have a quick look. You got O'Reilly. Now the stats won't look fantastic on him. That none of them will do at this level, but again, he has some quality players about a bit of flair, and his work rate is excellent. And his first touch is brilliant. So we've brought him in. He's only 16 as well. More timer. Again, if you have a look around, he's got half. His heading's 9, his tackling's 6. It's better than what we currently had. Okay. And we've brought in Andy, is it Bard or Beard? His attributes are a lot better. I'm playing him up front at the moment. Um, he's just got his teamwork is fantastic. His work rate's excellent. His flair, his leadership, his determination. There's a lot about him. He's one of the older players at 34. I think we needed a bit of seniority in the team just to stabilise him, because being a young team, that may have a few problems as the season goes on. And with this player on board, a bit of leadership will be fantastic, and we'll steady the ship and bring the youngsters back down to earth if we start doing well. And Ashley Fickers, he's a defender, and again, he's got some fantastic leadership qualities. His position is excellent. He's played a few games for me. Again, another old head in the team, which I think you need at the back, just to basically give a bit of experience to the youngsters when moving forward. Okay, that's all I've brought in so far. We don't have too much money in the way of wages. Financially, we're not doing too bad. Let's have a look at the summary. So basically, so far we've made a loss of just over 3,000 this month, but for the year I'm actually in profit of 495, which isn't too bad at all. You see, the balance of the club is currently 1,500 in debt, but there is a little loophole within this game, and that is in the way of friendlies. If you go to the under-21 squad, you play friendlies here. Each one of these games gets me about £4 per game. So I recommend that you play your under-21 friendlies, get the money in the bank. Otherwise, you'll find yourself running up a massive debt at this level. Okay. I've also turned off the scouting. If you go back to the finances, I did a little bit of scouting at the start, but you'll see I don't really do any scouting at all. So a quick look. I think it's already been turned off. Let's have a look. A few assignments. I don't know why he keeps on going back out. I don't want him to go back out. I keep cancelling all this. I don't want him to go out because they cost you a fortune, scouts, and there's no need for him to be doing anything at all. New assignment. Let's see if we can. England nations. I don't want him to do anything, to be honest with you. That says he's not doing anything. So if you go back to the finances and you look at expenditure, look at that scouting costs, 11,000. That's more than half of the money that we bring in. It's just ridiculously expensive, and you don't really want that type of money going out. Okay, as I said, I'll show you the first game of the season, and then after that we'll do one game a month, and we'll just give you an update on how the team are progressing. Otherwise, if I did every game, it'd be a very, very long season and a lot of videos. Okay, let's get going. And our very first team is going to be Langford. Now, I know the Langford secretary in real life, and unfortunately Langford this season are having a really bad year. They are currently bottom of the league. So let's see how they perform on the first day of the season, shall we? Okay, let's go to our match preview. Right. I'll start off with this current team. I've lost a player, have I? Okay. Let's have a look, see what we've got here. Goalkeeper, midfielder, defender. I think we're going to need to get some of these on the bench. I don't think I really need a goalkeeper on the bench. Let's have Harding on. Let's have Marsh. O'Reilly can come in there. We'll have Bannister. And I'm going to bring in more time at the top there, I think. That gives us a fairly good bench. Got defenders, midfielders, and an attacker. As you see, I haven't got a defensive midfielder player yet. So that's what we're going to start off with there. Why he's playing there, I have no idea. Something's changed. I've been playing with that formation. Okay, let's have a make sure we got. Yeah, he's poacher, false 9. Good. See what Strachan's up to. Let's make sure that these are all set correctly. My goalkeeper is playing as a sweeper. Okay, limited fullback. Yeah, always try and select their best positions. I'm central back there, and I've gone for a limited defender on this one, and he's playing as a sweeper. Okay, I've got retain possession, shorter passing, work ball into the box, play out defence, run out the defence, exploit the flanks, look for overlap, push wide. Basically, I like to play short football and play the football out wide. That's how I coach, and that's how I want my team in this game to play. Okay, the formation, as you see, is 4-4-2, but with a diamond in the middle. Again, that gives us a little bit of support up front, gives us support at the back, and with the wingers, I'm hoping they will get forward and get back. And we've also said to do the overlap, so you might see these players overlapping, I would like to think, in the game. Okay, let's get to the game. Do I want to proceed to the match? Just say no to that for now. I want this to start building up. Okay, now let's go. See, it's a match. Let's see what it brings us. They're going to play basic 4-4-2. Fine by me. Continue to pre-match. Continue. Right. Team talk. What do I want for this? Yeah, I agree we should be encouraging. We've had a good pre-season. So I'm going to be a bit assertive with them. I want them to go out there and impress me in the first game of the season. Don't get a bit of response, so just be calm. So I have faith in them. I don't think I got much of a response from them because they've had such a great pre-season. Morale in the team is very high. Okay, let's start the match and see how we get on. Oh, what a great start that would have been. 21 seconds and have a goal, but disallowed. Here we go again. Oh, 2 goals disallowed. Well, at least we're putting pressure on them, I guess. Okay, it's going a bit quiet now. Well, I actually totally got it wrong. We're actually the white team. Baldock will be playing blue, by the way. So, what a wally am I? So Langford have had 2 goals disallowed. Oh, that's a bit lucky, I guess. Bad start by us. But now we're on the attack. How do I not see that? So used to seeing us in blue. Okay, constructing. Jarvis has had an excellent pre-season, scored a lot of goals. Oh, that should have been 1-0 to us. There we go. The goal now would be quite good. But we've been lucky so far with the 2 disallowed goals. We've been such a different story. It's a good flip. That's a great one. Oh, well saved, keeper. We're definitely getting into this game now. Oh. Okay, let's get this midfield back. They're taking their time to get back, aren't they? No, it's a good ball. Well defended. Oh, we've had a counter-attack then. It's taking the pace off the ball. That's a cracking ball. defended again. We are looking quite tired at the back now. Nerves at the start look like they've all gone. We're looking quite confident. And going forward, we look quite strong. That's a good ball. Okay, not a bad first half. Okay, let's encourage him. Let's do it calmly. I'm happy with your performance so far. Keep it up. Didn't get the reaction I would have liked, so just tell them they weren't that bad. Want them to go out full of confidence in the second half and really take the game to Langford. Okay, see how we get on now. It's a good header. It's been a quiet second half so far. What a ball! Oh, I should have scored that one. That was just brilliant. Should have scored. Okay, I think it's getting time to make a sub. Okay, let's get a colour change in. A couple of lads are getting a bit tired now. Let's bring him on. Right, let's bring on Marsh as well. Jarvis has had an excellent game, but he's starting to get tired now. And I'm going to bring on Harding. I think Gunn's had too many chances, but hasn't taken any. Okay, let's see him go. $19 to go. Hopefully we can grab a winner. A bit ambitious with a throw, I thought. Oh, well defended. Now let's get going forward, boys. Come on. What was that? Let off. That's probably the first mistake I've seen that keeper make. And that's where the age comes into it, inexperienced. Right, let's get that ball into that box, boys. Come on. That's a good ball. Get it across. Oh! 9 minutes left. Come up to injury time. Come on, boys. Don't let it in now. Don't ruin it now. Oh, I thought that was in. Good flick on. Clear it up, let's clear this ball. Well played. 0-0. I think we probably deserved a bit more out of that. But after the start, I can't really complain. First game of the season, first point. I'm not too unhappy with ours. I was fairly happy with the performance. Okay, so that's the first season done. Oh, first match done. Good start, no goals conceded. And let's see what it takes us from here. I look forward to seeing you all in the next episode. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.